Hi everyone, it's Mari here for Honeybee Stamps. I'm going to be creating this card for you today using the gorgeous Floral Noel collection from Honeybee. This collection includes a die set, a stamp set, and a coordinating stencil set. It is absolutely stunning, and I'm going to show you one way that you can use this set. I'm starting off here with a piece of white cardstock on my Altenew grip mat, and I'm starting off with the large leaf stencil from the stencil set. I'm going to just use this moss ink from Altenew to go ahead and add some color with my blending brush here to all of the large leaves that are part of this particular stencil. Now I'm trying to go a little bit darker at the base of the leaf and then a little bit lighter towards the end. Not all of my leaves are varied in color in that same way, but I'm just trying to make them look a little bit different so that they're not all exactly the same. I want them to have some lights and darks if possible, and I'm just going in starting at the base with the darkest amount of ink and then blending out to the ends of the leaves. Now I'm going to go into the smaller leaves. These could also be colored as berries if you wanted. These smaller leaves are going to be inked up here with some olive ink. Again, this is from Altenew. And this is a dye-based ink, but honestly, you can use any of your inks to blend for the color on these stencils. They're so easy to use, and I feel like the quality of these stencils is even better than ever. They're just quite thick, and I love that they're clear so that you can see, what's happening underneath your stencil, and they're just really easy to line up because all of the different images are etched in the stencil. So you can just see I'm using a variety of different pinks, lights and darks here, kind of a coral and light pink to add some color to the different flowers. And I really love that color combination. I think it's really pretty, but honestly, you could keep this as traditional as you want, or I guess as non-traditional, whatever you would like. So I've done the little banner in that same blush color. And now I'm going in and adding this ruby red, which is a really nice dark rich red, to the centers of the flowers with this next stencil. And I'm also going to add some dark green or darker brighter green to the stems. And I'm using one of my fine detail brushes from Honeybee for these areas. These little brushes are just perfect for these tiny little stem areas that I'm coloring in now with my brush. So just going in with that brighter, darker ink and adding those stems in that way. And that is going to finish up all of the floral and foliage areas for now once I get that last stem colored in. Now I'm using Desert Night from Altenew for the letters. So I've got the stencil that has the openings for the letters. Noel, N-O-E-L, are the letters obviously for the letters of that word. And so I'm just going in with this gorgeous blue, which I thought was a really nice contrast to the other colors that I've used here. Now I've added the stencil back over that had the banner on it, and I'm just going to add the darker little background pieces of the banner, and then I'm also darkening up the blush a little bit just to add a little contrast on there. Now I'm just showing you here, I added a little bit of contrast onto my florals just by overlaying one of the open flowers, just to create a little bit of a shift of color between the flowers so that it doesn't look like they're just one clump. And that was really, really easy to do. Now I'm going to use the Lovely Layouts posted die, that large frame die, to cut out my card front base. And I'll also use the Sweet Stacks rectangles to cut out the center part for that rectangle just from some white cardstock. So I'm using navy and white here as my color combo. And this is the gorgeous Wood Planks 3D embossing folder from the brand new Cozy Christmas collection. It is amazing. I highly recommend it. It is really fantastic for backgrounds. And I've just gone ahead and ran my white paper there through my die cutting machine with that embossing folder. And you can just see I've got this gorgeous white background for my beautiful florals and letters. So I'm working with that top folding white A2 size card base here, and I've added that navy paper, and now I'm going to go in with my beautiful embossed piece here. I'm just adding my Honeybee liquid adhesive onto the back of that, and now I'm going to add all of my little florals and letters. Now, This is a little bit tricky for an A2 card to fit all of this on as far as what design you're going to be using. So definitely watch the design team's samples. And I know that everyone will come up with some really cool ideas. I know Carol posted a beautiful card, and there's been other cards posted too. I can't remember who all posted them, but they're beautiful. So check out the Honeybee Instagram for sure. Check out the other Honeybee videos here on the Honeybee channel, and check out how other people are designing with this, but it is really beautiful. It is so pretty. This would be really great for a slimline card, I think, too. Now, you can just see how I'm designing this and separating the letters out to spell Noel. And once I got this placed and I looked at it, I actually shifted the E and the L closer together. So when you look at close-up shots of this project on Instagram or at the beginning of the video, you'll notice that the E and the L were shifted closer together. So just be mindful of that. This is not how the finished card looks. And I did stamp out that sentiment joyous from the coordinating stamp set. So it's Joyous Noel is the greeting on the card. I'm using a little bit of Wink of Stella to go over some of my flowers here to give them a little bit of sparkle and shine, which I love. And you probably also noticed that I did bump up the letters with a little bit of foam adhesive. And now I'm going in with some of the newer pearl stickers, and I will link up to all of these different products that I've used from Cozy Christmas in the description box below. Have an amazing day, friends, and I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye.